Hi, everyone. I'm Amber Toller. I'm the licensed professional counselor at Edgewood Middle School.
Hello, I am Matthew Carruthers Jr., Student Support Coordinator, also at Edgewood Middle Campus.
And we have been doing a lot of thinking lately about how to support our students and our families during this global pandemic. And you know, Matthew, I was recently thinking about what Aisha Ahmed of the University of Toronto posted on Twitter last week, talking about how the 6-month mark of any crisis is especially challenging. You know, she said that we've adjusted to this new normal, and then all of a sudden it feels like we're kind of running out of steam. And that made me reflect on it's been a little over 6 months since we've seen our students and our families in the school building. That's crazy. And it's really uncertain time right now, but we're doing so many things to support our families. I wonder, could you tell us a little bit about what the clinical team has been doing?
We are thinking from the perspective of parents and families. I think we have, as a team, always done a really good job of supporting families. I think our focus since the end of last year and the start of this year shifted just a little bit to make sure that we're focusing on wellness. And so throughout our school, we're doing that a lot with our preppies. And as a clinical team, we're doing that with our families as well. And so some of the traditional things that we've done, the parent action team meetings, like we're still doing those. Those have historically had an emphasis on how parents can support the school. And we've shifted that this year to make sure that we're figuring out how the school can support our parents, especially now that parents have a heavier lift in educating their preppies. The other thing that we're trying to make sure that we're also doing is offering parents information and resources so that they can be emotionally safe and well. And so we're looking at a lot of like parent self-care and a lot of parent wellness resources and tools that we're sharing with families, just to make sure that they are keeping themselves well as they have to try and keep everyone else in the household well. And then I think the last thing that we're doing is connecting families more to community-based services. A lot of the work that we can only do so much work virtually, but there are other organizations, and some of them even just in like neighboring areas or just some of our parents like in their local communities that are providing some hands-on support as well. And so trying to figure out like where we can direct parents in their immediate communities to get those resources. And then, of course, we're always working with teachers as they work to support parents and as they work to provide a clear support system for families. And I think so those are the things that we're doing from the parents and wellness focus. But I think there are definitely some things that we're doing to support our preppies as well. And what are your thoughts about some of those things that we're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the clinical team has been really innovative in providing services. We have continued to provide our counseling sessions via teletherapy and really figuring out what works for each individual student. So, you know, some of us are trying virtual sand trays or virtual projective cards, even some art with heart journals. So our students have the same art therapy journal that our clinicians have, and they're able to follow along together on our Google Meet sessions. Other clinicians are doing things like Go Noodle videos, Kids Bop videos, playing Uno in the background to get students to feel comfortable really coming to the space with whatever is going on in their life that they need to process. I even know one of our counselors that made a virtual counselor office with a Bitmoji so that she can really, you know, set up the space for students to feel that they are supported, even though it's not a typical counselor office setting. I also know that there's a lot of groups that are continuing to be run for students with our clinicians, which is great. So based on campus needs, whether it's, you know, a group focused on transitions and focused on support with that, or it's a group focused for new students to DC Prep to make them feel part of the community, even in the online world. I also know I'm really excited about Circle happening across all of our campuses this year. What are your thoughts about, you know, what kind of venue does Circle give our students that they haven't had before?
Yeah, I am similar to you. I'm very excited. So we at EMC, this is our third year doing circles, and we've grown it up a grade. So we started first at fourth, and then last year we did fourth and fifth graders. And now we have it across all grade levels. And I think the significance of circle is that it provides students an opportunity to feel seen and to feel acknowledged and validated, and to practice building relationships and practice vulnerability in a safe space. And especially with the time that we're in now, like being seen and being acknowledged, feeling affirmed and validated and connected, is definitely really important. So I'm definitely excited about that opportunity for our students and our teachers as well. We're doing it across the board. Teachers are doing it. Students are doing it. I think maybe one day we'll even try to do a family one. Like I would love to make that a part of our parent action team meetings as well. Just so that we're all staying and feeling connected.
I really hope that as we get over this 6-month wall of our pandemic, that our students and our families continue to feel supported and nourished and united as a DC Prep community.
Definitely. I think we can do it. I think we are just the team to do it.